my Cancer friends. Let's look into the month of May. So I did some channeling while I was shuffling. Looks like some of you may be having a baby. If that's the case, congratulations. But I also feel like for some of you, this can be a new endeavor that you're pursuing. Is starting from the beginning is what the energy that I felt was. A new start, okay? The color purple could be of some sort of significance. I also got mimosas and pina coladas. So I don't know if you guys are going on like a baby moon, a vacation, something like a whole family vacation. Because there was also something about family legacy, but I also got something was erased. So I don't know if there was maybe a death in the family, I also got the selling off of some sort of family legacy thing. Okay. I also got pig farm. I don't know. Maybe your family sold off their fucking pig farm. That's not for everybody, but you know. Also, you're seeing this as a restart. Okay. Something had to happen that was probably uncomfortable for you to see that some sort of a restart was necessary, all right? Or that something needed redone. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. This is saving money, okay? This is holding on to a job. This is holding on to, I just still get this energy of saving money. The Seven of Pentacles also came to mind when I was shuffling for you, which is investing money. I don't know where the hell you would do that right now, but you may just want to hold on to your money for now, okay? Hold on to a current job that you have before you choose to do something else, okay? So your overall energy for the month of May, Nine of Pentacles. She's my independent lady of the tarot, okay? She's financially abundant. She's very independent. Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in the reverse. Here's the thing. I also feel like a lot of you are... you're comfortable with things that did not go your way in the past, is what I want to say. Again, kind of going with this, something uncomfortable probably needed to happen, but I feel like you're okay with it. Either it made you more financially stable, either you learned how to be more independent. Something from that situation allowed you to learn a lesson, and you're cool with that, okay? It's comfortable. You're comfortable with that. Your overall challenge for the month is the Ace of Wands. So there could be some action that you need to take that you are maybe avoiding right now. Four of Wands, something to do with family. Okay. Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. Here's the thing, Three of Wands. What you don't see is the expansion that can come out of this, all right? It's like you have a lot of emotion for something. I feel like letting go of something familial will probably break your heart, but you know that something great will come out of it, all right? But you're kind of stalling when it comes to making a decision. I feel like you're talking to other people about it, okay? You're trying to gather opinions from others, which is fine. I feel like essentially this will be your decision alone, but I do feel like you are gathering opinions from other people, all right, on what to do. I feel like you're just gathering all the information before you take a leap. But what I feel like is happening there is that that's you stalling, okay? You know that a decision needs to be made. You know that you're the one that needs to make it, and you just don't want to. Okay, there's some sort of action that needs to be taken. Unconscious energy, Knight of Swords. Again, action needs to be taken. Okay, there's something that needs to happen here, and I feel like it needs to happen pretty quickly. Okay, pretty quickly. Yeah, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles. This could have something to do with your father, your father's father. Yeah, there's a conversation that needs to be happened, or a severing of something in order to bring victory. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, you know that this needs done. Somebody may actually be standing in your way. And I feel like you may have to stand up and be like, look, it's my decision and this is what's going to happen. Okay. Your conscious energy is the Magician. You have everything you need in order to make this decision to move forward. Okay. I feel like what you're lacking is the willpower, and that's okay. All right. Yeah. The Empress in the reverse. There's something that you don't want to come to an end. You are very attached to this situation or this person, place, thing, and you know that it is going to cause quite a bit of sadness. And you know, it's not something, this ending is going to cause sadness, but you're very attached to whatever this is, and I feel like you're just not wanting to take action right now. Recent past, we have the Empress. I feel like I feel like there was some sort of a change that happened, a talk that happened that took you from this Empress upright to this Empress reverse. It's like, the Moon. Yeah, I feel like, how do I put this energy into words? I almost feel like you were receiving the benefits from something before, okay? And now something has changed. A conversation has taken place, or you found something out, maybe about a relationship, a partnership, something that left you in confusion, or that an illusion was found out. Okay, I feel like something that you thought, I almost want to say something that you thought was easy turned out to not be so easy. Hopefully that makes sense. And then we have the Tower and the Nine of Cups. It's like all of a sudden, this is not what you want. Okay, all of a sudden, this is not what you want. In the future energy, we have the Sun. This is victory. It's success, okay? Seven of Pentacles. I knew we were going to see it. King of Wands. Or that's the Page of Wands, not the King of Wands. And the Eight of Wands. We do have some action, a little bit of action happening in the near future, but a lot of it is internal, okay? Or there's a lot of things going on, but it doesn't feel like anything is moving, if that makes sense. So we're looking into investments. We are reflecting on what was built or what we are trying to build, okay? But again, it doesn't feel like things are going anywhere. But I do feel like there is some sort of a conversation or some movement that happens that comes in to change that situation, okay? And then things feel like, you know, we got the ball rolling. How you're seeing yourself, Knight of Pentacles. You notice he's completely stopped, okay? Knight of Pentacles, he's a slowpoke. So again, with this feeling of, you know, stalling. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Justice card. It could be that you have something going through the court system right now and it's just feeling like it's never gonna end, okay? Or you've been in it for a long time, all right? And you're feeling pretty alone, actually. And it's giving you this time to really reflect on, I feel like, the gravity of the decision that you need to make. All right. In your external energy, we have the Six of Wands. This is victory, success after a long battle. This is also recognition. So you could be getting recognized from someone outside of you. Somebody could also be interested in money, okay? Interested in the money that you stand to gain from this, all right? And again, at the bottom of the deck, we saw you holding on to your money, okay? Holding on to the money that you've worked hard for. You know what this gives me? This gives me a sick parent who maybe had a family business who got sick, but you were the one that stepped up and your siblings didn't do shit. But when your parent passes away, they want their cut of the money. Like that's what this is giving. Doesn't have to be that exact situation. You guys read between the lines, but that's kind of what this is feeling like. It's like somebody didn't do any of the work, watched you do all the work, and now they expect something for the work that you did. All right. And it's sneaky. It's gross. Okay. This person, they want to win no matter what. Even if they didn't put in the work. Hopes and fears. Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is definitely a partnership. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy, Horseman of Swords, Temperance, Ten of Cups. Okay, so there could be somebody that makes a bit of a toxic decision, okay, or chooses to heal a situation in a not so healthy way, all right? Or chooses to come at you wrong, or whatever this is, all right? But there is patience required, okay? This could be on your end, on their end. I feel like this person has no problem waiting, okay? I feel like that's external energy to you. This person has no problem waiting, and you have no problem walking away. So, you know, that's what that is. Maybe you are in a partnership with a family member and like you want to sell and they want to keep going. And maybe you guys are arguing about it. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so overall potential outcome, Knight of Cups. There's some sort of message here with the Fool. Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody's just gonna end up removing themselves from this situation, Three of Cups, because they know that that's what's going to make them happy. The Emperor, they're taking control over their own life. This could be you, this could be someone else. I feel like it's you. But yeah, it's like you send a message to a person, place, thing that you have emotion for this person, place, thing, okay? However, you're like, as much as it breaks my heart, like I have to move away from this situation and start something new because it's going to make me happy and only I have control over my own happiness. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Horseman of Pentacles. It stresses me out that this is not going anywhere. So I have to make a decision. Okay. Yeah, I see you making good decisions for yourself. All right. So, you know, that's nobody else's business but yours, okay? That is nobody else's business but yours. Yeah, frozen for a time, non-action, slow down, not yet. Again, more of this slow energy kind of coming through here. I don't know if you need to take vacation, clear your mind, or, you know, do whatever you got to do, but you're being called to not take action right now, or this time of non-action is for a reason, all right? Then we have this card that says Zenith at the Peak, and it says victory, achievement, and tangible abundance, which is what I was picking up on even in your channel messages. There's something tangible here. I feel like you guys are probably going to come into some sort of money. You know, I don't say that lightly because I'm not the tarot reader that's like, oh my God, you're going to be the first millionaire in your family. You're going to hit the lottery this month, Cancer. No, that's not me. But I will say that, and it's something that you've worked really hard for, okay? This is not just some money that fucking shows up, all right? This is money that you've worked hard for. You've put your time, energy, sweat, and tears into whatever this is, and you are finally gaining some sort of financial abundance. And we see it too in your overall energy for the month of May, which is the 9 of Pentacles. So big energy on money happening here, but I feel like there's also someone around you that wants a piece of the pie, all right? And then we have this card that says letting go of stories. Now, this could be stories that you tell yourself, okay? This could be stories that other people tell about you. And, you know, that's none of your business, okay? This says surrendering attachments and releasing unconscious patterns. And again, I was kind of feeling that earlier when it came to you being a little apprehensive to make a decision. Okay? Because you're attached to something, you've got to let it go. Okay? You've got to let it go. So how does Cancer do that so easily? What does Cancer need to surrender? Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. I feel like some of you are creatives and that's not what someone else wants for you. All right. But it's what you want for you because you see the world differently than this other person does. And then we also have this card that says surrender denial. And it says, accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. And again, I feel like something has come to light for you in the recent past. You know, I saw that something was revealed and it changed the trajectory of what you wanted to do. All right. So hopefully this message helped, Cancer. If you're interested in a personal, I do those. You can book at tangledintarot.com, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great May. Bye, Cancer.